Hey tribe, Dawna here from Transformational Healing, and today I wanted to talk to you about the herbs and oils that are typically used for Imbolc or Candlemas. So Imbolc is the halfway point between winter. It's the turning point of winter. And in the US, we now celebrate Groundhog Day at that point in time. So Imbolc is typically celebrated around February 2nd, and it is also called Candlemas in some of the different paths. And there are other holidays that are also put around this time of year. I have another video about the energies and workings about Imbolc in the channel, and I'll make sure that I link it at the very end and down below for you to check out if you're interested more in the energies of Imbolc and Candlemas. But today I wanted to talk with you about the herbs and oils that are typically associated with it. Now, at Imbolc, I am looking for herbs and oils that bring out that awakening, bring out that planting of seeds, and to start to pull that really early spring energy into being. And also things that work really well with the goddess Brigid, because to me, she is very, very involved with spring and Imbolc. It's the time when the lambs are born, and the times of the blacksmith, and of going and doing that last inside inner work, and then starting to celebrate by bringing in all those spring flowers. My incenses that I tend to make during this time also happen to be amazing for spring cleaning. So if you're interested in just buying pre-packaged handcrafted incenses or anointing oils, you can find them on the website, which is transformationalhealing.com/shop. And if you go to /tribe, you can save 20% on any of your next purchases. So the herbs that I like to use for that spring cleaning and starting to wake up and stretching vibe are all of our spring flowers. So if it starts to come up in spring and you find it outside, or it's an already dried herb in the shop, you can put it in this incense and it would work great for offering herbs or for anything like that for Imbolc or Candlemas. Chamomile is really, really often used during this time of year, bringing in those little tiny bits of sunshine into what you're doing and into your work. And then you have dragon's blood resin, bringing in that heat, bringing in that passion and that purity and that connection, so that you can feel that warmth and feel that creativity and start to plant those seeds in your energetic womb to bring them forth as we move forward down the path of the cycle of the wheel of the year. Along that idea, you also get a lot of people like to use frankincense and sandalwood. So two other really high level resins that help you to connect to source, help you to connect to universal life force energy, and to really get going on what you're doing, and to purify and cleanse your space to go along with that spring cleaning feeling. Dragon's blood is also used to purify and cleanse your space. So when you get back to other things that are commonly used during Imbolc, would be white oak bark for that strength of the last of the winter holding on. Witch hazel to do a little cleansing and purifying. And things like rosemary and parsley are also really great for that cleansing aspect. That's why they're always part of my cleansing ritual baths, which you can also find more information about up there in that video. And then a little bit of celebration. Because of Brigid, probably, I think that hops makes a great addition to any type of offering that you are doing right now for that. And then those spring flowers would include things like the early violets and red clover and ground ivy and things along that line. So when you're talking about anointing oils, these are oils that you would make in a carrier oil that you would use on your candles or on your tools or necklaces, things that on yourself to do dedications, consecrations, or just to have the energy of the ritual be where you want it to be. It's for bringing that energy of Imbolc, of Candlemas, into your sacred space, into the tools that you're using, or into yourself as you are doing your ritual. So you always want to make sure that you put essential oils in some type of base oil. And for all of mine that I sell in the shop, I use sweet almond oil. If you ever need, because you're allergic to nuts, a different type of base oil, just send me a message, and the price would probably be a little different, but I can definitely create that for you. So the oils kind of go right along with the herbs that we were talking about. And oils that I would use for Candlemas are chamomile, frankincense, rosemary, sandalwood, and any of the other florals. So you could use rosewood or lavender, rose, jasmine, ylang ylang, anything flowery at all. But for those bases, I might add a little bit of chamomile or maybe even vetiver for a little bit of grounding into that type of oil. But yeah, frankincense and sandalwood and rosemary all have that higher pitch. A lot of the florals can go in between. Maybe a little geranium might pull it back down. But whatever you add together, just add it with intention. And if you're using intention and in a small little dram bottle, you want about 10 drops of essential oil and the rest of it filled with your base oil of your choice. But I hope that that helps you to understand a little bit about what kinds of herbs and oils that you might use for helping you with your spring cleaning and celebrations for Imbolc and Candlemas. And I will see you real soon here on this channel. Stop by the shop, stop by, leave me a message. Let me know what your favorite blend is down below and what other things you like to pull into your spring awakening, that early awakening vibe. Maybe a little anise or a little something spicy to spice things up a little bit. But everyone has their own preference. If you're new to this channel, I'm here every Sunday live at 2 and have videos posting on Tuesday and Thursday to help you get back into balance mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically, and offer herbs, aromatherapy, herbal remedies, and spiritual products, as well as guided meditations and healing work in person and virtually here on the web. So you'll see lots of guided meditations and lots of things to help you come back to balance. So subscribe, stop on by, and I hope to see you real soon. Welcome to the tribe.